This week we're going to do the second lesson on the Pentatonic Cellmates idea. All we're doing is we're adding one more box of 4 notes. I'm going to take you through a bunch of the boxes, give you a lick in those boxes, and then we're going to use that box and the previous lesson's box or cell to build some sequences. And over the course of these, we're just going to gradually expand this until it becomes one big idea. So here you go. In the last lesson, we had in the key of A minor, 3-5 on the 6th string, 3-5 on the 5th string, right? This is the minor 7th and the root of A, minor 3rd and 4th of A. And we took it through all of these places, and so on. Those aren't the only ways to play those notes. Those are just where the box repeats in that physical pattern. If you wanted to just, kind of something to keep in mind is that there's a lot of ways to play this stuff. All over the place. And we're not going to get into all those different permutations just yet. All we're going to do right now is just give you a couple little box ideas to kind of move things around. All right, so this week's box, we're going to be starting on the minor 3rd. We're going to go minor 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then minor 7th of that minor pentatonic scale. In A minor, it's C, D, E, and G. And in this position, it's 5th string, 3rd fret, 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, and then 4th string, 5th fret. So you have a whole step here on this string, and then on the next string you're going to have a step and a half or a minor 3rd distance. All right, so that pattern's going to repeat there. And then we're going to move it up here, 3rd string, 5th and 7th frets for the minor 3rd and the 4th, and then 5th and 8th frets on the 2nd string. The next place we're going to move it to is going to be here on the 6th string, 8th and 10th frets, and then 7th and 10th on the 5th string. Right, and this same octave as that down there. Right, and then the octave above that is going to be 10th fret on the 4th string, 12, and then 9 and 12. Okay, so this same octave as there. Right, or you can look at it again. Kind of repetitive to go through it this way, but I kind of want you to see how everything lays out on the fretboard. All right, so then we also have 15 and 17 on the 5th string, 14 and 17 on the 4th string. It's this idea, just up an octave on the same string set. And then you're going to have 17, 19 on the 3rd string, 17 and 20 on that string. All right. And once again, it's not every place you can play those 4 notes, but it's basically where we're gonna use these to build this pattern idea. All right, so the lick here is going to be this. All right, and the idea is that once again, I'm giving you kind of an idea you can move around, and the collection of ideas through the course of this lesson series hopefully will give you some stuff to play with, as well as the sequences and just the knowledge of where the notes are on the fretboard. All right, so it's going to be 2, 5 on the 4th string, and then you're going to take the 5th fret, bend it down a whole step. I pull down on that one like I did last time, and then end on the C right there. All right, same idea here in the next pattern. It's going to be 5 and then 8 on the 2nd string. Bend the 7th string up a whole step and back down, and then 5th fret, and that's on the 3rd string. Doing it here on the 5th string, 7, 10, and then bend that 10th fret, and then back to the 8th fret on the 6th string. And you do that in each of these patterns. Go a little too farther. All right. So that's the basic lick idea that I'm going to give you this week. It's just real simple, but once again, it's to get you to see everything all over the fretboard. The last idea is we're going to start building a sequence in each of these lessons with each of these boxes. Last week's pattern is going to be built onto this week's pattern. So you're going to go 5-7 on the 3-5, 3-5 on the 6th and 5th strings, and then do that again, 3-5 on the 5th, 2-5 on the 4th. Right, with the picking hand, try and make sure that you're alternate picking, no matter where you're playing this idea. Some of the, like, you can't do the first part of the sequence in this position because you're out of strings here. Actually could have put one there, but we didn't do it in the book. Anyway, but so that's going to be kind of the idea for the sequences. All of this stuff is printable on my website at markweenguitarlessons.com. Underneath the video, any place you find this online, there's going to be a link to the page with printable tab, and then the other lessons in this series.